Ring me in, Mark Rob.
Boing.
Welcome to the Rasslecast Power Hour. I am 1/3 of your World Podcast Tag Team Champions, Hyphen, aka Big American Dream Dog. But before I go any further, before I say anything else, in the contracts, where I signed in blood, I have to pass the rock to the second man in the team. Handsome Bane, how are you today, sir?
I'm ecstatic. I'm happy to be here. It's been a long, hard road, brother. Not being able to record with you, brothers, and I'm just happy we're back. Fresh off of my 12-year-old's rec league basketball team being 4-0.
Oh,
Nice.
Coached by Lamarique.
all right,
Nice.
J1 and Lamb. All right.
Okay.
Brother, he's out there playing Final Fantasy VI. He's
Hilarious.
not a basketball tactician, but he
Hilarious.
is a tactician using literal JRPG configurations out there. And who knew that shit translated?
It's about strategy and execution.
It really
Yes,
is
of
about
course.
strategy and
Yeah.
execution. It was actually a tough game. Like last week, we blew a team out by 30, and
Just a
my
light
wife
30
was out
points.
there. It was pretty light 30. It was the only person who was not enjoying it was Nicole. She's out there screaming,
Mom.
bro,
Such a mom.
screaming at Lamarique, like, "Why aren't you doing this?" And I'm like, baby, that other team has 14 points.
Oh,
This
my
game has been
goodness.
going on for 42 minutes. We got it. Okay, calm down.
Jeez.
And
You gotta respect the passion.
Bro, she be out there going nuts. Jada like turned around and was like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jada made like a Jay Uso face at us earlier. Great. Had a nail biter with the coach Karen.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, this lady sucks and she hates my black ass.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
He hates my black ass. She's like a full-on live action Disney villain. You know what I mean? Like she would be a pain in Lindsay Lohan's ass. Yeah. But
Shout out
that's
to
neither here
Lilo.
nor there. Bringing to the stage now a very talented brother. You may have heard his production on many episodes and from several other podcasts. A man who needs no introduction because he introduces himself, the Mark Rob.
Yo, it's your boy, the Mark Rob, aka Sean Mad Love, aka Gordon Darks, aka Pacey Twitter, aka Fluff Bagwell, aka Vicious and Delicious, aka Twerk Angle, aka Mark the Mark, aka Richard Pyrex, aka Larry July. Don't check me. Don't try to hit me with a flying elbow because I'm just going to get up and hit you with an RKO anyway. What the fuck is going on?
Woo!
Man, we back. Dog, I forgot about Vicious and Delicious, dog. Was that? Wait, who was that?
It was
Was it?
it was a dude. You sent me the pictures of the guys like and it
wasn't Scott Norton, was it?
was it Sky Norton? Hold on.
Was it
I
Scott Norton?
fucking
Wait,
forgot.
no, who was Buff Bagwell? Because I swear it was
Yeah.
Vicious and Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Oh
call.
yeah.
Scott Norton and
it
Buff
was Scott
Bagwell.
Norton and Buff, yes.
Scott Norton and Bagwell. Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
thought. God, they was whooping niggas' asses, dog.
I'm telling you, man. Yes. Those are good old days.
We should have done an underrated tag team. Because it was a lot of teams.
Because they were only together for a hot. Oh no, they had 2 years together.
They had a couple years, and it was beating
But it was
niggas'
so
asses too.
right. But it was just so far in between each other that it was.
Yeah.
They never got any momentum because NWO, of course.
Yeah. The
Dang.
oversaturation, yeah.
Oh yeah, they got the B team music.
Yeah.
They didn't get
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got
They-
that.
they-
Pew, pew, pew,
Yeah.
pew, 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 pew. They got that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the JV NWO ass thing.
They're not ready for primetime players, man.
They were
The,
absolutely not.
That's the one that was the one that they played for Thunder. Yeah, so like what was that, Saturday?
Yeah.
Ooh, what a bad show overall, bro. That shit was weak.
Hilarious.
Woo.
Like Shotgun Saturday Night was way better than
Yeah.
that shit.
Mm.
Hell no.
Hilarious.
WCW was a fucking cartoon on the way up.
Mm.
Uh,
So Mark
what you
Rob,
got?
what's been going on with you there, sir? How's things been on your side?
We're doing good. We are whether we should do this again sometime podcast. We are rounding up the season. We're gonna end the Oscars, but last year was a pretty good movie year. This year, not so much.
I have
but-
no desire to go to the movies right now, which is crazy. Last year I had
I
like
still
10
have-
films I want to see.
So with the Hollywood strikes, with the writer strikes and the actor strikes, the Directors Guild kind of got their contract situated. But this year it is going to be actually it's going to be a pretty tough year for like commercial releases. But last year was really good. I mean, we got Barbie, we had Oppenheimer, we had Spider-Verse, we had, even if you like just like low indie dramas up to like comedies, like we had it all last year. Last year, I can put together like a top 20 list for like anyone, and at least 15 of them you'll be like, yeah, this shit was pretty fire. This year, a lot of rewatches, a lot of going
Desolation.
back in the archives. So yeah. So but this Oscar season should be pretty interesting.
Wait, are we getting Dune this year?
Dune was supposed to come out last year, but Dune is coming out the first weekend of March.
Right.
They were doing an early screening the last day or the last Sunday of February, so I will be in that early screening.
Hey.
So
Brother,
I hope I get that popcorn thing. If they sell that popcorn thing, I'm going to buy at least two. So
there you go. There you
but
go.
yeah, Dune may be this year. Dune may be the biggest movie of the year.
yeah.
The biggest movie of the year coming out in March. That's kind of a sign of well, what's to come. But if you hang in there, 2025 is supposed to be a great year. We're going to get the Beyond Spider-Verse. I don't want to say it's a trilogy conclusion because they're going to do more Spider-Man or Spider-People animated movies. But 2025 is going to be really good this year. Just rewatch a bunch of classics yet.
Nope, I'm out. I'm out 100%. I'm done. Nope. No more Hollywood. Nope, nothing. No pictures, nothing.
I think Batman, the second Batman, is supposed to be 2025 also.
Ooh.
So yeah, 25 is going to be a really good year. This year, I think Jordan Peele's coming out with a movie this year.
Okay.
In November. So
right season for him.
Wait,
there's movies out of 12 months.
Wait, who was that homeboy from Slumdog Millionaire? He's got like John Wick
action movie.
Like, yeah, and I think that was one of the ones that I think that was they said shout out to the homie Omar, Black Nerd Problems. He posted on he posted that like his I'm excited as hell previews. And it's basically he's saying that Jordan Peele saw the idea or heard the idea for that movie and was like, yeah, no, we putting this shit in theaters because it was like really trying to be on some more low key, like I can get it all like this. And Jordan Peele's like, no, I actually have some swing. Let's get this shit in theaters.
What's up.
Yeah, so yeah, it
looks
produced
fire.
By
Monkey Mask or something.
Well, yeah, it is produced by Monkey Paw Productions, and that's Jordan Peele's company. I think it's not the White Monkey or something like that, but it's like the name is similar to that. So, so yeah, that is going to come out, I think, fairly soon, actually. So it's I think this year is going to be, you kind of really have to find like the niche stuff and just kind of appreciate that. It isn't. The summer is going to be pretty. Just go to baseball games. In the summer, just go to baseball games. Yeah,
I would love that.
I just started. I've been rewatching Cowboy Bebop, and
Nice.
Watching it with the understanding of a full-grown adult, and it's kicking my ass. So it is amazing though. Just like I kind of wish I had a CRT to just experience it that way, because
Right.
we've been watching a lot of stuff where like the mixing of technology versus like when and where that technology came about. Like we're watching Ahsoka, me and the girls, we're watching we've been watching stuff from the Star Wars universe, and it's like that big chunky technology that's nothing but like beeping lights and thick
Yeah.
buttons and stuff, like
Yeah.
that the way that stuff kind of like plays out, and kind of blurs like timing of like where the stories and shit take place. So it's been kind of cool.
Yeah.
That
And the
kind of
movie,
bebop.
the movie we're talking about is called Monkey Man. It's out in
Okay.
April the 5th, directed by Dave Patel. So Dev Patel, he's directing it. So it's it'll be an interesting one. Should be a fun one though. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop is a classic. Cowboy Bebop is really, really good.
Yeah, go back and watch it. After you've paid an X amount of bills. And when you haven't gotten a tax refund, and you're not getting a tax refund, then go watch Bebop.
There it is.
Yeah. All right, man. So that was the pop culture part of the Rasslecast Power Hour.
Brilliantly played. I love that. But there's been some things to go on. And I guess the biggest one that I voiced it in my solo episode where I talked about what are you doing, and then here we are. I guess we're getting Rock versus. No, I don't guess. The Rock versus Roman Reigns is happening at WrestleMania 40, and Cody Rhodes stepped aside, so the great one, air quotes, can come back and face Roman.
Come on, dog. You got to relax.
I'm mad. I'm mad. All right, I'm mad.
Relax.
I'm mad. No.
You have to chill.
Just no. Okay. Just okay.
Right.
Am I going to watch it? Yes. Am I happy about it? No.
I don't think it's going to be great. I honestly would have Roman crush this nigga.
That would be interesting.
What I think they wanted. But here's the thing: they wanted to do it last year. They weren't able to do it last year. Cody was filling in for last year, which his year would have been this year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it would have been a better situation for him to come this year and do it versus, being like the fill-in last year. Against Roman anyway, he's still gonna be wrestling somebody for a world title. If it takes it off Seth gets to rest.
Well, that was the whole plan with Seth
home.
anyway. Seth needs like 6 to 8 months
Seth gets to go
to be a
home.
human. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Seth gets to hold his baby, rehab his broken body, and I think
and you'll be happy because you don't have to see Seth for 8 months.
But here's the thing. I've done a total 180 on Seth, and I know we're talking about The Rock, but I've done a total 180 on Seth ever since like that first match. The first match I saw him like really clutch his knee, and I was like, oh no. Is he like, it was like he was getting the sympathy from me, but then it was like, no, that knee really is fucked up. And I want him to be able to like lose, go out on his shield, go home, get some rest, come back.
One of the most emotional Seth matches ever watched was the one he had against Triple H a few years ago when it was the unsanctioned because his knee was still messed up, and I legit believe his knee was still messed up, and he had that match. So I've been there. I've been there.
We know, but right now I know that gas tank. He's pushing that car uphill.
Yeah,
he's pushing that car uphill.
Absolutely.
And he doesn't want to just be like, oh shit, strip it, I'll forfeit it. Like, don't make me wrestle any matches until Mania. Is like pretty much why he's like, I'll make it to Mania. I'm like, yeah, you're rehabbing your knee when you need surgery real bad.
Yeah.
And rest. And so, I really hope that he's able to turn out the match that he wants. So Cody going that way, like representing the hardest working title, like no, they laid it out pretty simple, pretty easy. Now is it the Universal? No, because they're still at this point, they still have to build Roman to be the greatest of all time. Now he's got to be better than Backlund and Bruno and everybody else. Like they're legit trying to make him.
And Terry, most importantly.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's all right. Come on. But like, you know what
he's got to
like,
beat Terry in the books, is what I'm saying.
Right. And I think that's what they're trying to do, is to like get him there, and eventually, will we unify the title at some point? Probably. It is
No way.
They unify and break it up, and unify and break it up, and unify and break it up so many times. So yeah,
Worse than
that's
Sam and
something that
Diane.
Cody could really look for. Yeah, it really is a will they, won't they, and fucking mom and dad can never stay together. So it's gonna be another title coming up pretty soon. So yeah, I mean, there's like now it has to be somebody different to come and beat these guys for a title or whatever. So I know, but I don't think that Rock is coming in here to win the title either. And so,
oh man,
do y'all think The Rock is going to win?
I didn't think he was going to take the title in 2013 either.
Listen,
so
I saw that. I saw them doing that. Like,
I mean, yeah, but that was
this.
When,
he's going to carry that title belt into the voting booth for you guys. You're gonna be like, whoa,
Mark Rock,
independent WWE champion Dwayne Johnson. What?
Bro, I would splash that nigga with paint. He did that shit, bro. He violates my trust that much, bro.
Hello. When you're in the voting booth this November, I want you to remember, not only did I beat the greatest, I am also
Tribal Chief,
a black man human being. So vote for me, Independent Party 2024.
I beat my browner cousin.
Also, if I win, I will make sure that Fast and the Furious is in every household, on demand, downloaded to every mobile device that you have.
Especially since they're coming back for 11.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
The Rock winning the title is nuts. I think it's much, much more likely that he's coming in to put Joe over. And they're trying to catapult him by having him beat everybody.
How can you
Stone Cold could be there this year?
How can you put over the most over wrestler of all time?
Because he hasn't beaten The Rock yet, and he hasn't surpassed Hogan's days. So it's just like, yeah, he's very over now. But I mean, again, you ask anybody, I don't know, generation back, for whatever reason they're trying to still appeal to previous generations and be like, Hogan, right? Like if you ask person wrestler, they say Hogan. First person that jump out of most people's mouth is still Hulk Hogan. They're trying to make Roman Reigns that name, and he's not.
Yeah.
I
would love to see Roman spear the shit out of Hogan.
I would love to see Hogan shit a spear.
I had to tell Aaliyah. Aaliyah's like, who's that? We're watching the beginning of Women's Rumble, and Hogan does a little intro. She's like, who's that? I was like, a racist. No hezzy. I was like, it's a racist who ruined my childhood.
That sucks. Oh, that's a racist.
Stay away from him.
I can't tell you which one of us he hates more.
That is the only appropriate response. That is the only appropriate response.
Now hang on, bro. I hate both of you equally. There.
Oh shit.
Uh,
So are we saying that there is a on a scale of 1 to 10 being he will absolutely win, 1 being he will absolutely lose, what do you guys think the chance of Rock winning at WrestleMania is?
It's 7.
You said 10 is lose?
No, 10 is win. So 10 is he absolutely 1 is he will absolutely lose.
Yeah, no, he's coming there. He's supposed to be coming there to go out on his sheet. That's the heart
Because
of the
this
business.
should be it. This should be the last
If
one.
it's if it's one thing that Rock is, it's loyal to like what got him here, and it is pro wrestling, and that is like the last thing. He's not like we saw how he went out for Brock. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like he's not greedy in any way, but he does he does what he needs to do to get himself over, and if that's like completely burying you on the mic, that sort of thing, I think he's okay with that kind of thing. But the match itself, I think it goes to Roman. I still kind of think Roman destroys it. Like at least the end of the match, it's like it's. I
Like
think it's
Rock runs out of gas or
convincing.
something.
Yeah, like it's like supposed to be like. Wait a minute, he's making an example out of this.
Kind of like we thought when Brock beat Taker, except we didn't realize Taker was concussed. But all of a
right.
sudden,
Or
it's like Taker had no offense.
I'm thinking more like how you remember you remember when he stacked Edge and Daniel Bryan on top of each other and pinned them?
Yes.
More like that.
Okay.
It's like God damn.
Because he did turn it on at the end of that match, and it was a work of art. We talked about it on the pod.
Yo,
he sent both of them dudes to AEW, yo. He sent them both out.
Sent them to AEW, bro. That's what I'm saying. But,
Go by your real names.
Right. Right. He reversed Kunta their asses.
Oh, wow.
Your ass is Kunta Kinte.
Whew.
No, we're Toby's. No. Kunta, get out. Hell. Woof.
Thank you, Tribal Chief. And I love both of those wrestlers. I'm just saying.
I had never seen anything like that either. Like except for like King Kong Bundy when he did like he would do like a handicap match on Superstars or something. Maybe he had like another. And then that would happen, but nah, not like that, bro. I'm like, nah, these niggas is like decorated. Like, all right. Talk about doing the JOB, brother. Like, why you just hook both of their legs? Like, put them both in the sharpshooter. We got it. Weak ass niggas, get out of here.
And you know Roman would make the best faces when he had him in the sharpshooter too, man. It would just sell it so much.
Talking all that good shit.
Talking all this shit. Shout out to Jimmy's Yeet hoodie the other night too, man, with the big no written across it.
Yeah.
It's like, why is he wearing Jay's? Oh, he's got no on it.
He got no Yeet. I'm hoping that's like that they just have both of those available for sale.
It would make so much sense, right?
So much. That's such easy money. But anyway, I don't need to teach the WWE how to make money. I definitely don't need to do that.
So yeah, I feel like it's a 7 that Rock could win, but
I just because it's wrestling, I gotta at least say 2. But what it should be is total annihilation toward the end.
What do you think, Mark?
Right. And the new.
They just can't help themselves.
Look at Samantha Irvin over here, man.
He'll be tired as hell. WWE Rock is gonna be
Universal Heavyweight Champion of the world.
What is the last time you think that it got into a ring, bro? To like for real to like do some work? Yeah, right. Hey, man. He came out there mad. He came out there looking. Well, what's your boy who draw the weird Captain America bodies?
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, he came out there looking mad Liefeld on SmackDown when he came out there and like looking mad Liefeld.
This man went to shake Cody's hand like this, like fools. Like who offers their hand like?
Yeah, robot
like
now,
can you not cut? No, he's like, take it.
Right.
Cody's like, all right, you got that, Cody.
That's Robo Rock now.
But aside from that, in the middle of the Rumble, close to the end of the Women's Rumble, had a not so surprise appearance by a well-known former champion from AEW that is now Aaliyah's second favorite wrestler behind Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill is now in the WWE officially.
Came
And-
out there. Ooh, Lord.
Oh my God. Get the horny police. who got another criminal on the loose?
Oh, who among us? Get out of here.
I see the vision. Don't worry. You have to convince me very hard. I see the vision.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else smell cocoa butter? It's Jade Cargill.
So I didn't watch, but I saw like kind of like highlights of her appearance, and from what I've heard from people, and I want you guys to let me know if this is right or not, but I've heard that just from the one appearance, you can already tell that like her being with the WWE training and coaching, it's already apparent like the difference between that and AEW.
Yeah.
Just that
So-
small 15 minutes you think that she was in there?
That she came out there. Yeah. I mean, look, man, if it's one thing they know how to do is they know how to produce a segment.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked at every minute that Jade Cargill was out there was a Jade Cargill segment. Everything was about making her like look amazing. Like that's kind of the dopest part of the Royal Rumble is that it is still a variety show during the show.
Mhm.
Like the part that's supposed to just be wrestling is actually turned into just like a circus for all intents and purposes. It's a variety show.
Yep.
And just her coming out and being like so featured, like toward the end, like they saved her.
Knocking out
she
Becky.
came out there. It's still a lot of people who have never seen her.
Mm-hmm. First time a
So,
lot of
like,
people saw her.
There's still a lot of people who have never seen her. And I was watching with my girls, and so when she came out there, of course they're hooting and hollering for Bianca the whole time. Bianca.
I got asked about Sasha about 4 times. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
she doesn't work for. And
Sasha-
she's happy to see Naomi back.
Mania.
But where's Sasha? She don't work for the company no more. She's not returned.
I think we'll get Sasha.
Oh, okay,
That's the kind of surprise you say.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of surprise you say for the biggest show. Yeah, they were super pro Bianca, Naomi, and then so the ending came and they had experienced like their first pro wrestling heartbreak. Like
Mhm.
you want somebody to win real bad and they don't. And so they like Bianca went out and they immediately were like
The Bianca out, how she went out was awesome. That was awesome. Like shout out to
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton, and I just thought the pulling on the ponytail and then ultimately her just not being able to hold on anymore. I thought that was a good way to put her out and still make her look strong as hell. So
yeah, of course.
excellent work, excellent work there.
And no doubt Bianca is in the middle of I don't think we're getting Bianca and Jade next.
No,
We shouldn't.
no.
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, they could be too horny for it. Like, they could just know that they're going to make way too much money.
How do you think they really do a WrestleMania? I know we got 2 nights that has Becky, Io, and then probably has Bailey, Io, and then Becky and probably Rhea, and then still do Jade and Bianca? Do you think they do and throw that in the undercard like on Saturday or Sunday evening?
They definitely could.
They could, but it
because
would
I
mean
think
so much
that-
more if they build towards that another year. You and I
think
both
they-
know that.
Yeah. I mean,
Mark Rob knows
obviously.
too. I said you and I. We know
Yeah.
that. That's a better word, more inclusive.
I mean, look,
Hilarious.
I probably, I don't know. And again, who the fuck am I? But I probably wouldn't do it until SummerSlam. I think that's like a good SummerSlam
or Survivor
undercard
Series.
that,
Yeah,
like,
it's a great card for SummerSlam.
nah, I want it to be hot outside. I want it to be-
Hot
I want
You
it
just
to be
want to see
hot
sweaty
outside.
bodies.
in the
That's all.
pants, hot
Well,
outside.
they're gonna sweat anyway. They're gonna be inside. But I mean, I wanted to be like, you know what I mean? I wanted to have.
You
like,
want the
that
air conditioner
vibe.
break during their match.
I want
Basically.
Yeah. I don't want to be huddled up watching that match.
Wanted to be San Antonio in 2014 for Game 1, huh?
Yeah,
Hilarious.
New jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Cold shit. But yeah, I'm willing to wait on that because it's still more that they, as far as a one-on-one match, I think that should come last. Like if you want to tag them up, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, they don't need to touch.
Right.
Don't need to touch.
No, that's a term. That's a term for wrestlers who've never wrestled each other. They say we never
wrestling
touch.
comments taken out of context.
Holy smokes!
No, they don't have
They don't
to
need
touch.
to touch. They don't gotta touch. Not yet.
Not yet. I mean that way too. I really don't, because they didn't. They teased it at the Rumble. They did tease that at the Rumble. They did the face to face, and then they got attacked from the side. So, yes, somebody is actually saying they don't have to touch.
Touch it yet. Don't touch it quite yet.
Don't touch it yet.
Wait for it.
No, take your time.
Wait for it.
That's right. Maybe you guys get matching outfits.
Wait for
it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Rasslecast ASMR pod.
There it is.
Mark Robin practicing.
The most inappropriate there it is ever. Hell no.
Bonk yourself.
Right. All right. Yeah. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, please guys just stay super healthy. And also get along, because it does seem like they're very, very happy to work with each other. And as someone who just had to witness the hiss and Bigfoot war, I think it's like really corny.
The war.
So, well, I mean, to be fair, that's only one person who's a terrorist. So
yeah. So just hopefully, I think they're like, the other thing about them is that they're mad professional. They're super cool, and so I really want them to like develop a really great friendship out of that, and hear those wrestling stories later on.
I need Jade on season 2 of WWE, loving WWE, man. So that's what I want.
I guess I'll support it.
I was gonna say, are y'all gonna watch that?
I definitely am going to turn it on a few times, and that's how I'm gonna.
Maybe.
I've been through the Total Divas era, man, and I did like maybe one season of that, and I was like, I get what this is, and ever since then, it's like
Divas, bro.
It would only be when it came on after Raw, and be like, all right, Ms. and Mrs. is on Total Divas. Never really messed with the Bella show though, because there's only so much Nikki I can handle.
Yeah. Shout out to Nikki and her
Bree mode.
She used to sound like Tommy Pickles when he yelled. Sound like E.G. Daily, but not as talented.
Shout out to E.G. Daily, man.
Shout out to E.G. Daily. And getting out of the E for a second, I want to say like one of the things I watched, bro, and was really into Samoa Joe versus Hook for the title. Like I had a lot of fun with that one. That's right up my alley. As far as like style of match. I do like
that's a very Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks. Like both of those guys.
Is Obi Trice's. I bet that is Obi Trice's favorite kind of match. I just like when them niggas. I just like anything with them niggas throw blows. It was very much anything with them niggas throw blows kind of match. Just hard hitting stuff, but also snug and not like trying to kill each other for real. I feel like Hook and Samoa Joe and Taz are all like Pokemon evolutions of each other.
Yeah.
So like,
totally see that.
Yeah, Samoa Joe versus Hook was like Bret Hart versus 1, 2, 3 Kid, but just scrapping. Like,
yeah.
It's just throwing hands.
It was the first important match that Hook had in a while, too.
For sure.
So I was glad to see him elevate to that level, and of course, Joe being Joe. You knew we were going to get on that side.
These are the kinds of matches I was hoping to get with Joe. I like a wrestler that makes me feel like I'll beat your ass. I love an I'll beat your ass.
You do
wrestler.
Love an I'll beat your ass wrestler.
I do love an Arn Anderson ass, like Ric Flair up there talking about his shoes and shit, and Arn Anderson is like, well, in the Bible, It says,
Thou shall beat
"Thou
that
shalt
ass.
not mess with a horseman." Somewhere in the Revelations, I don't know, loosely based, but anyway, like,
Loosely
yeah.
based.
I will kill you.
There it is.
Rest
There it is.
assured. You'd be like, damn. All right.
Yelling complete sentences.
Right. Yeah. Yelling full thoughts.
I will kill you, period. Rest assured, period.
That rest assured was an addendum on the I will kill you. I meant to put them in the same sentence. No comma, and definitely no damn semicolon. Like, damn, Arn Anderson is on one today.
Arn Anderson would hate a semicolon. Which one are you? You a colon or you or are you
No
apostrophe?
tattoo body ass nigga. Arn Anderson kept it natural, bro, and beat your ass.
Yeah, he did, man.
No tough guy tattoos. That nigga just catch you slipping at the pawn shop. That's my kind of nigga, bro.
Trading in your costume
Hell
jewelry
yeah.
for a pack of cigarettes.
You think, bro? You think my nigga Samoa Joe won't run up on you with your chopped cheese? All right,
Absolutely.
beat your ass. right
Anytime, any place.
here. It gives me a tactical advantage to beat your ass on the streets, and then to have to face you later in a match. And, yeah, it was very beneficial for me to do that. Damn, Joe. I guess that's within the rules.
I mean, why not? Why
I
not?
mean, guess he could sue, but whatever. All right, man. Oh yeah, it's been some good watching, bro. It's some good watching.
Shout out to the fact that Adam Cole is the mastermind behind being the Joker from his wheelchair, and is now in charge of the Undisputed
Oh, wait,
Kingdom.
was it the devil?
I'm sorry,
Well,
the devil, not the Joker.
Ooh,
Um,
borrowed one from Triple H.
yeah, and
The devil.
I'm going to give MJF his props, man. Like we kind of knew his run was needing to come to an end. He lost a lot of steam when he couldn't have the Punk match, clearly because of Punk shenanigans in AEW.
Yeah.
But he managed to have a memorable run. It's more memorable than Page's because Hangman is the one who got fed the Punk, obviously, and
Yeah.
never got a shot back there. Moxley's had the belt 3 different times, so there's a lot of bleeding, but there's also a lot of wrestling in those
Talk about
times.
a dude I was glad to see take a rest, bro.
Yeah. Them Shield
Man.
dudes, other than Roman, that's why Roman was like,
Shield,
"You want me
yeah,
to be the
see,
guy? I need all this time off if you want me to do this."
Unlimited PTO.
Hilarious.
Pretty much.
Ben Simmons PTO.
Ben Simmons. Oh, they were
I mean-
roasting him on 6 trophies, man. I mean, I know we don't talk about other pods, but Jason was roasting him on 6 trophies. Somehow
Yo, was
he didn't
better
play
than
in
that.
Paris, but he made a video of him working out in Paris. So
That's
shout
one
out to
dude
Ben
you
Simmons. Ugh.
You don't want that man on you, bro. That nigga got endless jokes.
You
I
ain't.
just threw. What was that?
I was gonna say you ain't kidding. Go ahead, Mark Rob. My bad.
I was gonna say I just threw. You know how like all these streamers are like the absolute worst. I completely forgot I have Peacock. So I just threw on the Rumble and yeah. So just get cable. Fuck these shirts. Go buy cable again. But yeah.
I'm
I
waiting
totally-
for the streaming package to come out that has all these channels bundled, man. Then we'll be
Bro.
right back there. They're like 4
Nah.
handshakes away from this.
I got Comcast for internet, so they was like, listen, we'll also shine you up. If you just let us give you Peacock, like, please, just don't leave us. We know our service
Please.
sucks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was trash. But yeah, they threw in Peacock, so I'm they're paying for WWE, not me.
And I can say that since they moved to Peacock, I have not watched any network stuff like I used to when I had the network. And that
Mhm.
was even few and far in between. But every now and then I'll go on the network and just kind of binge some things and do that consistently for a while. And then I would go away from it. But I've never done that since it's been on Peacock. They mixed everything up all weird anyway,
It's
man.
super weird over
Yeah,
there.
it's like season
yeah.
1 of
Well,
WrestleMania
Peacock
2.
is a
Like,
Peacock
what?
is a bad. It's a bad stream. It's a
I
bad
know.
format.
I gotta catch up on Bel Air, but that's the only thing I care about besides
It's formatted
WWE.
weirdly. I mean, I'm just messing with it off the strength of King of Queens.
Yeah,
But,
that's your joint.
There.
Hilarious.
Get that one I wanted. Yeah, no, I don't. Trying to find stuff on there. I'd be like, bro, never mind. I'm gonna just YouTube it.
Hilarious.
That's crazy.
A bad video. You gotta listen to a terrible song over what you're trying to watch.
I have not even watched The Office on there really, and that was the when I first got it. I was like, oh, I got The Office back now. That's what's up. I've watched the first season, and then I'm never touched it again.
I haven't watched any Office because Peacock is begging you to watch The Office. Like, we got the new type of what do they call it?
The megasodes, whatever. I know what you're talking about,
bro. I'm not doing that.
Supersized Office. Like, come on. Do we really need to hear Steve Carell talk about his thoughts going into the scene? No, we don't.
Let's let him do the scene. Gill ass, but wait, there's more.
Exactly.
Episode. Hey guys, Todd Pettengill here to sell you the fucking The Office. The Office again?
I'm
selling The Office. No, kid. Anyway, yeah, fuck it. I guess I'm selling The Office. Remember those times when Jim he looked at the camera? You remember that? That was a good time. You felt just like him at work.
Hilarious.
Fucking Todd Pettengill.
For a show that was just very mid. It's okay. It was
okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was a way to pass the time for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
I personally prefer Parks myself, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it the one time I watched it all the way through. So
yeah, Parks and Rec is actually living in a community.
yeah. You rarely saw them out like that. It was always The Office for obvious reasons.
Yeah, The Office was trying to be like, we're kind of like a little family here. When you do an interview for a job and you'd be like, well, this ain't it. Not gonna work here. They just lied to my face.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
We're kind of like a little kooky family here.
Oh man. Shoot. The only other thing I want to talk about real quick before we move on, I would suppose would be the fact that Bailey speaks the language.
Hey, I love a good language gimmick.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
And we're going to get closer to the 2024 version of the Hugger, I suppose, by the time WrestleMania shows up. Because
I mentioned she goes back to Hugger.
I definitely think. I mean, obviously she's going face because Damage Control are heels, so she's definitely going to have to play that way. So I don't think she goes full back, like full gear. I'm a Hugger, but I think we definitely get back to the lighter side of Bailey. And I see a Michael Cole moment happen at WrestleMania when she hoists that title. I definitely see that coming. I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, I listened too.
I think that's when we get Sasha.
Oh,
okay.
Oh shit! It's Sasha and Snoop Dogg. They're coming out here to help her scrap.
Snoop ain't never seen a check that he didn't like, man. Shout out to Master P. Shout out to Master P.
Dog, this nigga, oh my god, he saw the smokeless grills. No one gave a shit. Like the person who like was in charge of the whole campaign got fired, but Snoop still got that check. Like,
I didn't hear about the dude getting fired. What?
It was very stupid. Yeah, we're talking about Snoop, so we're still talking wrestling because
Snoop looking old and sober as hell for like a whole week for that.
Nah, all right.
He looks super sad. I'm like, man, what's wrong with Snoop?
Nah, I knew what was up. Snoop is. I told you,
we're wrestling fans. Of course, we knew what was up.
Snoop is a great actor now, dog. Like he's whether y'all would admit it or not.
I mean, we saw him at Training Day. Snoop smelled like bacon in this motherfucker.
BMF.
No, he had BMF cutting up, and Underdogs is fucking hilarious. So yeah, it's
Mark Raleigh.
Hey, listen. If you want to spend some time watching Snoop curse at children and kids curse back at him,
A Rassle commendation.
That shit is so funny, dog. Like, it is so out of pocket that it's like, all right, fine. I guess we just live here. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess that's just what you do here. All right, fuck it.
This is us.
Yeah, it does give you like, but then you get feels anyway. It does try to make you get some "This Is Us" out of it for sure.
Woo. So, oh man, we've been all over the place.
Hell yeah, man! Shit, we haven't talked to each other like this in a while.
No.
Sending links. And,
we have not.
Like shooting this shit with each other.
Yeah,
but,
pretty much.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that anybody else wanted to talk about before we move on though? Because I think we covered most of the things for real.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good for catching up on news, seeing what we've been up to, anything we excited about. These next couple of months before Mania is just kind of like doesn't. I'm hoping nothing really matters because I kind of like the setup for what it looks like we might have going so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think the what was it, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
Mm-hmm.
Then they just got a girl.
Yeah, that wasn't Bianca or Jade.
Yeah,
the one from Hit Row.
Oh, okay, that is who that was. I thought it was. I didn't want to say it because I know she had red hair now.
Yeah.
So it's like they just be generically putting braids on black women and throwing them in the ring sometimes.
Yeah, they definitely be doing that.
I'd be like, all right, man. It's just like like all media like that when they make dreads, it's like everybody only wears the Killmonger dreads.
Yeah. Like Miles and Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
Oh my god. They just did it with Prince of Persia too.
They absolutely did. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, they'll kill the fucking Killmonger locks, bro.
Thanks a lot, Michael B. Jordan.
It ain't his fault, man. It's just like he just finally white artist finally got another hairstyle to draw, and was like, oh shit, that looks really cool.
Every time Miles puts his mask on in that damn game, I'm like, how is he hiding his dreads? Why did the dreads? How are the dreads perfectly?
How would that? That would be so uncomfortable.
They don't know Reed Richards in that universe like that. There's no unstable molecules, man.
All right.
Deep
Ease
thoughts.
Up, nerd.
Deep thoughts.
Hilarious.
Ease up. Close the comic book, brother.